episode of Watauga Bastard. Today we're going to talk about what I got at the 3B Outdoor Hunting, Fishing, Boat, and Gun Expo, and also what I liked and didn't like, or what I like and don't like about what I got. So let's get into it. First up, we got the sticker, Ledge Hog. The card. Alright, let's get to this. You know what? We'll just do this right here. Back into now. I don't know if y'all can see any of that, but there's a lot of jigs in there. I'll start with the Ledge Hog. Uh-oh. First up, we got from Ledge Hog, the Ledge Hog. The 4-inch. I got the 4-inch size blade bait. If you can notice here, you got these holes, 1 through 5. On the back of this card, it says what each one's for. Hole 1. Left to right, so you go left to right. Straight, tight wobble, shallow cranking, or jigging. So if you want to do shallow cranking or jigging, you're going to put it in the 1. Hole 2, slight tail angle, medium to deep cranking, or jigging. So it's hole 2, one that's sitting in right now. Hole 3, medium tail angle, probably going to be about like that. Spooning, jigging, and cranking. Hole 4, high tail angle, spooning, and surfacing. R5, max tail angle for waking on top of the water. They also told me if you use hole 5, it's going to sit like this, and it's going to, you can go up around stumps and logs and things and not get hung up as much. And if you do, it can pretty much work as its own plug knocker. But they showed me some pictures of what happens. They got some kind of special coating on it. I can see a little bit of green. Don't know if y'all can or not. The more you use it, it's supposed to turn like a chartreuse green color. Don't know for sure. That's what they showed me a picture of one of them that had done it. So we'll see what happens. I don't want to lose it. It was like $8. Good sharp sticky hooks. Ow. Yeah. Next up, I got 2 of these which I was really excited about. I love the color. think it'll be good. Good springtime color. It's a sandy, a little bit of golden, orangish colored flake in it. Like, it's got a flat head. Stands up perfectly. Get this skirt out the way so y'all can see it. Got this nice little bait keeper there. Twist your bait on, run your claws through the center, around both ends. Now what this is, it's called a scissor jig. When you're fishing it, of course it sits like that. Fish hits it, opens up, two exposed hooks. You can tighten and loosen. How hard they have to hit, depending on what kind of cover you're working around. This is the 3/4 ounce. I got a different color in the 1/2 ounce, kind of a bluegill-ish pumpkin color. Same keeper there. Same hook style. Use a Phillips head screwdriver. The only thing that got me was when I got them home, took them out, I had paint on both of them. Chip off on one side, and the paint chipped off just underneath the hook on that. I'm gonna email them, talk to them, and see what we can get done about it. But if you're interested in any of these products, I'll leave the descriptions or the links in the description box below. Next up is from BJ's Custom Lures. This is a football head type, stand-up head, at a flat side, kind of like a bigger shaky head or something like that. Got a red and black kind of coloration to it. It's got a nice little bait keeper. Of course, you run your hook through your bait. I got these in 1/2 ounce. This is the only size he had at the time. Got good stout hooks. They will not bend out. The hooks are good and sticky. I got 4 of these. I've got one's on my. I've got one on my. Got one on a rod already with Stinko on it. Stinko. Creature baits, Stinkos, things like that. Be great. Next up is a little finesse jig. These finesse jigs, I don't know if y'all can even tell it, but that is wire tied. It ain't rubber. They ain't a little grommet that they slide on. It's Blake's old lady ties these jigs and things, skirts on when she's off work. But this here, it's got the silicone skirt. It's got a little bit of chartreuse in it. And that chartreuse is actually hair. Nice little football head, and ain't a flat sided one. The weed guard's pretty stiff, not too stiff, but it's pretty nice. I got 2 of those in one in 1/2, which is this one, and I got this one in 1/4. This is the 1/2 ounce. It is a pumpkin brown color with a little bit of orange. Again, that is actual hair. I think they're going to work out pretty well. Just different things to try out. While we're on jigs, we'll go ahead and go through the rest of them. Okay, I got, this is called their thicket jig. I got it in black and blue and peanut butter and jelly. Some of them, the weed guard sits right over the tip of the hook, like so. Some of them, it sits up about right here. Either way, I don't mind it. I like it better like this. It's less likely to catch on a limb or something. Arky style head. Good for flipping, pitching, skipping. Got it in the black and blue. I got 5 of those. Next up's the PB&J. Good looking PB&J, good head. The paint is all the way around the line tie. Well, like I said, some of them kind of touch a little bit, some of them don't. But still, nothing's going to get in there. I hate throwing in the brush piles right in the middle of them, and as soon as I do, it rings the hook, and the bait keeper, you can't get it off. I got 5 of those as well. Pretty standard colors. They do a good job at them. Now I've got one tied on a rod over here. I'll show you in a little bit. But I was flipping and pitching with it in the parking lot at work, giving me something to do whenever I'm on break or stuff like that, and some practice. We all need practice. I done it for about 2 hours before I went to bed, and dragging across that and skipping it. It took 2 hours before the paint started chipping off. And it chipped in 2 or 3 little places on them flipping jigs. The head was beat all to crap, but it took a while. This is some new colors and new jigs that they've got out now. Can't remember the exact name of them, but it's some new colors. And guys, their jigs are $2 and $3. I think living rubber's $3 or $4. Regular jigs $2 or $3. They've got really stout hooks. You are not bending them out. Got really good paint, really good colors. I want to say this is the bluegill color, or bluegill pattern. Football head again. Little finesse, well, kind of a bigger finesse style jig. Good looking jig. Oh, excuse me. This is the same, but instead of having, like this has got a little bit of green in it, watermelon. This has got some black instead, but they're about the same color. This is a black and maroonish brown with some little orange spots in it, if y'all can see that. Again, he says it's finesse jig. I'd call it almost a mop jig. It's got a big thick thick skirt down the bottom, and we're going to stand out. They already stand out real well when you get it in the water. It's really going to show off. This is their crawl pattern. It's got that little dark brownish with some orange, and then that light pumpkin color. Good paint all the way around the hook, and a line tie, good weed guard. That one's off a little bit. The hook's off just a little bit on that one from the weed guard, but a little finesse jig. Next up, I had him tie me 5 of each color, and 2 of each with silver blade instead of this, or nickel instead of gold. This is a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait number 6 blade. It's got really good swivels. I've got a little nickel willow leaf with the bronze or gold willow leaf. You're good. Not.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. But it's white. The paint is the same paint they use on everything else. It is a twisted. They do run straight. They don't lay over. I had him specially make this number 6. I think they normally use number 5 or 4 for this spinnerbait. I had him do 3 with the bronze blade, 2 with the nickel, and then I had him do me a white and chartreuse. Again, 2 with the nickel, 3 with the bronze. The nickels have the bronze or gold willow leaf secondary blade. But look at that skirt. That's pretty. The head's painted real nice. White and chartreuse on the bottom, white on top. I think it's going to work out good. 2 with the silver. And the third one I've got tied on over there. 2 like that. Now, for the unboxing, I kind of already unboxed it, so I ain't really an unboxing. I talked about some of this stuff a little while back. When was it? When I done the show on, or the video on the Watts Marine open house. The video wasn't the greatest in the world, but it was one of my first couple ones. I think the audio was off of the video. But I ordered some more K9 fishing fluorocarbon. I got a 10-pound braid too. I already put it on. It's a yellow color braid. It's 8 strand. It's really smooth. But this is their K9 fluoro. This is 12 pound. 500 yards. A 500 yard spool. Now this 12 pound is tiny. Tiny, tiny. Let me show you something else about this, if y'all can even see it. Okay. Very, very minimal memory. Dang, I almost dropped it. That's what they advertise about. I had some of their 8 pound. Still got some on a spinning rod. I like it really well. Very low memory. And it my diameter's a little bitty too. Okay, next up I only got 300 yards of this. This is the 20 pound test. Again, memory ain't horrible. It's a little worse because it's a little thicker line, but it ain't horrible. The line's actually, the diameter of this is 0.405 millimeters, so it ain't thick at all. Really, really thin. The 12 pound is 0.286 millimeter. On the back of each box, the back of each box, each pack, they've got the yards, the poundage, the diameter, what they carry. It ain't all of it. They do carry braid in a multitude of different sizes. Sorry, y'all dog. And I also want to make an announcement. I just officially signed with Enigma Rods as pro staff. I really like them. I really enjoy fishing with their rods. I don't have a complete set yet. I'll have a few more coming in the mail next week. They won't all be here in time for the tournament. Right now I have a medium light spinning and a heavy flipping and pitching. Texas rig, stuff like that. Bait casting. Sorry y'all, I'm tired. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Like I always say, fish every cast like it's your last. Tomorrow's supposed to be kind of pretty. Go fishing, get out in the outdoors that we love, that God give us. Take kids fishing, your kids, somebody else's kids, nieces, nephews. Get them introduced to the sport that we love, and teach them there's better things to do than sit around and do nothing. That being said, y'all have a good night.